All right. Let's turn down the music just a little bit more. I know it was really quiet, but I've just been setting things up. Hold on, I'm going to crack open a soda. Yeah, that's what we're going to start with today. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I'm streaming again today because I thought might as well try and do something. Make some kind of like I've always wanted to make some kind of video series just to kind of go into some more details on certain things and kind of think about certain aspects of the game and what I think the game should look like and etc. However, I just, I don't have the time. So I thought today would be a good day because I don't really have too much planned. Yeah, I need to figure out black screen because I think it should be more interesting than just a black screen. I can do wave here. Yeah, there we go. I don't really like this waveform, but there you go. There you have it. There's something at least. Yeah, so let's just make sure. Oh, it looks like it's actually very high latency. Ooh. Is it, is it gonna update soon? Low? Oh, wait. I forgot to transition it. My bad. I'm in studio mode. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. This is probably, yeah, this is a lot better than nothing, I suppose, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure all the minute details and stuff like that. Hopefully at some point, I don't know. If I keep doing this, of course. That's some good stuff. Yeah, so we are going to we're gonna do some stuff today. It's not just gonna be playing Timber and Stone. Actually, it's probably more like going to be doing some bug fixing. So I made some issues on GitLab. You can. This is like a public repository kind of like this side of the repository is public, so you can actually see the issues if you wanted to. But yeah, we can go ahead and just look at them real quick. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me hide this. And yeah, that's not important. Yes, okay. And then change the window to that, to... Okay, well then I'll have to change the resolution on the window. There we go. Weird. Very, very weird. Screen, maybe it's not being scaled correctly. Fit to screen. Okay. Yeah, so I made some issues here. So first off, in the last stream, archers wouldn't do anything with the archery targets. So I just have a little bug report here. It just goes into confirmation. I also made a template, so then this is probably, you know, other people can do this as well. Use the same template that I got here. The problem, this has actually changed this little bit, but that's fine. Archers, when assigned to do so, won't use archery targets to train. Even maintaining a bow and arrow in inventory does not seem to work. Expected behavior, archers using archery targets to train on with bow and arrow. Reproduction steps, assign archer to train on archery targets. And yeah, so that is something that I need to fix as well. The unit list window is bugged. This is what's going on here as well. I gotta fix that. Very, very small details. Well, the archer, of course, isn't so small. This is probably a bigger priority. As well, I just want to state that this bug, I don't know if I can fix this without just giving somebody a button, right? Two main reasons, okay? Let's go into why. I don't think that the actual game, the save files are marked with versions. Like they're not marked with, Timbered Stone version, blah, 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 blah. Which means that, I didn't plan for it because I got a little bit of ahead myself and didn't realize at the time. But this is something that's probably not going to see the light of day unless somebody reaches out to me and wants it. But yes, it is an issue on the board. But so far, I haven't seen anybody talk to me about it. this isn't me trying to get out of not fixing the issue. It's more of like, you know, I just haven't really heard anybody complain. So maybe it's not an issue. Or maybe it wasn't an issue to begin with. I just put it down just to make sure. Yeah, so I think those are the two issues. The other one was more of like a feature request for myself. I don't really have a feature request that I need to do. We could just say, migrant acceptance window. What to do? We want to be able to move the window around the screen. Yes, that'd be pretty nice to have. And then this is a milestone or label. Low priority, of course. And then we'll just do a create a project label here, and this will just be feature. Yes, and then I'll make it a nice little green, because you know that's pretty. Feature. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, and this is how you can make feature requests as well. So if you ever like, how do I request a feature? How do I make something votable? Whatever, stuff like that. You can go to this GitLab repo. It is a public repo. Not necessarily public. You can't see the code, but you can see the issues. You can make issues, stuff like that. This is something you can do yourself if you want. Yes. So I'm just going to create that issue. Yep. We want to be able to move the window around the screen. Yes, we do. That is a based statement there, sir. All right, so man. Yes, I go on little binges. I think I use Git issues every now and then. Usually I just write a mental note, or not a mental note. I keep saying mental note, but I'm not actually writing a mental note. I have like an actual list of things in Obsidian, which is a note-taking app, and a list of things that all my thoughts are in there, all that other stuff, bugs and stuff that were in the past, things that I fixed, whatever, you know, they're all there. I just don't use Git that much, or Git issues that much, because it's not necessarily, it's more for other people, and I'm the only one that's working in this repo, so it's like, you know, what's the point? But I think it's probably a good idea to start doing it, you know. I think it is. I think it is a good idea. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we got a couple issues to fix. I'm just going to yes. Okay, we're good. I think we're good now. Yes. All right, I'm going to switch off this window so I can see people chatting. Hey, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you chatting because I wasn't on the window. What's up? How are you? Today we are going to fix some bugs and play some Timber and Stone. And hopefully that will be fun. Yes, okay, so let's go ahead and fix... I can't exactly... What in the world is going on? Sorry, give me a second. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I think I accidentally clicked. Okay. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead, close that real quick. Minimize you, put you minimized as well. Close you. I'm just closing things so I can see better here. And then I think I'm just going to pop out the chat and not worry about this window here. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Better idea, honestly. Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead. I can't share the code. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to screen share my fixing of these bugs because I wouldn't say I'm under NDA, but I just don't have the legal capacity to do that. This is source code of the game itself, so I can't leak it. So I'm just going to talk while I fix things, and then we can play the actual game whenever we fix something, just to kind of test things out. And I think that's a good approach. So it's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. That's fine. It's not terrible. We're going to get through it together. Trust me, we're going to get through it. So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and fix the issue that we had, which was the unit window not being able to drag around. Because I think that's a low priority thing that I can get out of the way right now, and it's not necessarily going to take a while. So that's what we're going to do now. So to do this, I'm going to go ahead and search for, in this entire project here, keywords, unit, a unit wishes to join your settlement. A unit wishes, let's search for that. Nothing. Okay, let's just search for wishes. Ah, a new migrant wishes to join your settlement. There we go. So let's see here. Okay, so public void migrants. This is, yes, okay. So, yes, this is going to be easy. I'm just going to do something real quick. I'm going to refresh that page. Okay. So, yes, this is going to be easy. Well, wait, hold on. Where's the... There it is. Is there a way to increase migration? Because I get them so rarely. Food. Food is very important. I would, early on, I always assign a bunch of farmers, as many farmers as I can assign to it. I could make a feature request if you think that you would want something more of like, what do you mean? The more I have, the higher chances of them coming over? Yes. So the more food you have, the higher chance of a migrant wanting to join your settlement will be. Yes, that is the case. The migrant wishes to join your... Yes. Okay, cool. So this is taken care of. All right. Show military. Oh, goodness. This is a lot. I mean, it's going to be fine. It's just weird. Okay, the migrant unit. How can I fix that issue? Well, it's being called here. Oh, well, if this is a global thing, then why are we... Okay, that's just weird. All right, so yes, I'm going to fix some things. Event. Where in the world are you getting this? I'm just going to rename this to migrant. And then I'm going to remove this. Okay, that is fine. And then now what we need to do is do an integer ID for the window. I'm not going to totally refactor this because I might need to, though. Maybe this is a little bit more... I thought this was going to be a little bit easier, but I don't think so. I think we'll have to hold off on this for now. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started on fixing the archers. My bad. The music was really low because I had it like that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. I'm going to just turn it up a little bit more. Right there. Yeah, it's fine. Let me know if it's too loud or whatever. Okay. What music is this? I've never heard it in the game. Yeah, this is not in-game music. This is from a couple games, actually. It's from... I don't know if you've ever heard of Carosoft? I think that's how you pronounce their studio name. They're just a bunch of games, like... they started out as mobile games. They actually ported them to PC now. But yeah, they're just a lot of simulation games that I used to play, and I was like, I really like the music. So I put them in a little playlist, and I decided to play them because I didn't think I would be copyrighted for them. I was originally going to play other music, but I was going to probably get copyrighted for those. So I don't really have to deal with it too much on Twitch because Twitch is awesome like that. But yeah, YouTube, yeah, I gotta be careful with it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just close all of everything and then focus on why the archer is not working. So let's close all tabs. I'm surprised nobody's said that the archer is broken. Maybe that's because nobody uses the archer. I mean, I don't really, I honestly don't usually play with enemies. So I always usually turn them off because I kind of just want to build and stuff. I kind of just want to make my settlement, you know? I don't want to have to deal with people dying because a skeleton shows up every 5 seconds. Yeah, never used archers, yeah. I mean, I've used them a couple times. I think I just, like, make people infantry. But, yeah. Let's see here. So, a couple things that we need to look at. I need to go ahead and try to figure out GUI settler window. I think that's it. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Do I have a way of naming people? How about a peace timer where enemies don't spawn for a while so you can get ready? Yes, the first day is peaceful. They only spawn at night, like when it transitions from one day to the next day, and they only spawn, like, there already is a peace timer kind of because of that mechanic. So once it transitions from one day to the next, that's when they spawn, right? And I think they spawn wolves first, and then it progressively gets a little bit harder. let's see. But yeah, I have plans to adjust things, but for now I have been focusing on other matters. Let's see here. I need to figure out. So this is the info section. Actually, I think I could share this. Well, I don't know if I should. I mean, it is all my code, but even still, I don't know. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and press play real quick because I need to test something. So we're going to actually switch to the game real quick. Yes. Okay, so we're switching to the game just a little bit here. Okay. Okay. So, what do I need to test again? I needed to test, yes. Okay. So we can't name them, rename them from there. What about, can't rename them from there or there. So I'm going to make a feature request for myself so other people know that I'm interested in this feature. Okay. Hello? Why aren't you working? My goodness. There we go. Okay, so let's make a new issue here. Renaming settlers. I don't really have that set. I want the ability to rename settlers. Labels, feature, low. Good first issue. Yes. There we go. Added it. Nice. Great. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's figure out. So what I'm trying to do right now is when a migrant, let's just also, if you're still around, you can actually cheat migrants in. So if you type in help, you can spawn a migrant, by the way. I'm just going to spawn a migrant right now. Migrant has been spawned. I'm going to spawn them in so then we can get the window up. Okay, cool. Just letting you know. When is this guy gonna come? Oh, is that them? No, that's... Hello? Norbert. I love that name. It's so silly. I feel like they should have been here by now. I think they left as soon as they spawned in. Yeah, I think they left. The rendering looks so nice. I haven't played the game in so long, and I'm not sure if it looked this good before. I have done some changes, shader changes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Our first here. So Yes, I have done some changes. I have fixed some issues that I thought were issues, I guess. Especially the characters. They're a little bit better shaded, I think, in my opinion. Um, Completely different shader than what they were originally using. So the thing that I'm trying to do right now is the ability to drag this window around so you can kind of just have the ability to drag it wherever. That's kind of where that's kind of what I'm coming from, where I'm coming from. Yes, I'm just gonna save and exit real quick. What engine is the game even on? What language does it use? So the engine that the game runs on is Unity. Unity and a very old version of Unity. Unity 4.3, I think. And it uses C Sharp. C Sharp, and for shaders, it uses its own little shader lab code. Some HLSL. But yeah, it's kind of outdated. It's pretty outdated, in fact. What year was this Unity engine version from? Unity 4.3, I think, came out 2013, 14, somewhere around there. So it's a very old. I mean, it's decently old for tech. It's pretty old, yes. And I have tried to do several projects to actually update the engine, but it's a lot more involved. So I haven't necessarily been able to work on it. So yeah, 13 to 14 was when I first played the game, back when it had, why is that in the way? It had no textures or anything, and just spawned with a campfire and not a wagon. Yeah, I unfortunately wasn't there for that. I would have loved to be there for something like that. I was late to the party, actually. I was late to the party, unfortunately. But yeah, so a lot of the things that people talk about, like, oh, bring sleep back and stuff, I haven't played with sleep, so I don't really know. You can just pirate that version, I bet. I've looked into it, actually. I've looked into finding it. I just haven't been able to. Because I did, and I'm not proud, but what can I do as a kid with zero money then? I mean, I don't really care about piracy too much. I mean, to me, it's not really a big deal. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Pirate Bay. I don't think Pirate Bay is as good as it used to be, so I haven't been on Pirate Bay for a very long time. Pirate Bay has, I think it has issues now, if I'm believing correctly. At least that's what a lot of people on piracy r/piracy say. Oh, of course, I just say that I'm not proud of the principle, especially pirating indie games. Well, I mean, like, without pirating some games, we probably wouldn't have them. Like, they probably wouldn't exist. Try and find old version. Well, that would be really nice. And if you do end up finding them, please let me know, because I would really like to find. I have been trying to get my hands on some and put them in a repository for myself, so then I can kind of test things versus. Like, test the newer version of Timber and Stone with the older versions, just to kind of get an idea of certain things, like how they handled certain things. Yeah, that would be really nice. So let's see here. I need to figure out what is going on with these archers here. So traits.length. I need to draw the info section here. No. Status wounded. Oh, this is the top. That's the top. Okay. Yes. Okay, draw info section. Go to definition. I was just in that section. I didn't see it. Unity, yeah, what I'm doing. Hold on, I'm gonna open it real quick and see where I'm supposed to be going. What is this in? This is in preferences, okay. Draw preferences section, go to definition. Ah, there we go. Okay. Is archer or infantry? Ah. Set armed forces preferences. Radio button. Entity preferences, preference patrol, guard, operate, train infantry, archer. Okay. 3. So set armed forces. Is there a list of all the commands for the console? Yes, there is. I'll go ahead and show you. You open it up like that, and then you just type in help. And here's a list of all the commands that I've added so far. And there's some other stuff as well. So if we were to enable the debug mode, there's some things that you can do here. You can actually go into your settler and adjust their levels, or you can let's see here. I think it's in resources here. You can go into here. This isn't as noticeable, but you can actually adjust the these numbers as well. So I could get myself 10 bones. I'm just gonna put that back. So there's a lot more stuff than just the console. Okay, let's go back. Well, let's see here. So preferences 3. Go to definition here. That's so cool. Thank you. Yep. I had to do it for testing anyway, so it's nice that I can have other people mess around with the tools that I make. But I needed to make them no matter what anyway, so. Entity.preferences train archer index equals 3. Ah, okay. I see. So, yes. What are you doing here? Okay. So apparently the archer preference is being set. Okay, let's just load up something real quick. I have to see if this is just because... Well, hold on. A little laggy whenever it starts up, of course. Who should we set as the archer here? Who doesn't matter? The trader, of course. Actually, this new person. Come here. Yes, except you're a stonemason right now. Where are you? Are you the new one? I think you are. You're a level 9 stonemason, though. You're a level 3 at Alden? Is that our first one? Yeah, you must be. You have ×3 food in your inventory. I'm gonna make you an archer. Archer. There you go, right there. Level 1, perfect. Train using archery targets. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hey. Hello. Do it. Okay, so it's obviously a bug. Dang it. Oh. Now I just gotta figure out why. Why? Why are you a bug? What am I doing wrong? Hello, let's see here. So, is it a proximity thing? What's a... Oh, to do that. There's no forced inventory to force a bow. You can maintain something, but I've already tried that. I had to command my troops near the target for them to start using it. Okay, let me get them close then. You can maintain stuff. I'm not sure. I can maintain a bow and a low quality arrow. Are you gonna get it? Yeah, you're grabbing it right now. Yeah, he's got the bow and the arrow, it looks like. Let's go and see if you're gonna use that now. Hey! Oh my god! It works! Okay, so it's not a bug. I'm gonna close this issue, then switch the window, please. Switch the window. I'll switch in time. I don't know why it takes forever. Aha, must have been fixed since last time I tried. Well, hopefully. I'll probably test more. It also means once they stop training for a bit, though, or run out of arrows, they walk away, and it's rare for them to come back. Yeah, I could probably look into why archers are so picky on archery targets. And you need to make sure nobody walks in front of them so they don't shoot allies. Yes. Because friendly fire. Oh, man. I think that just requires a lot of more managing, like micromanaging armies. And I think that's a little too, in my opinion, as a game developer, I think that's a little too much on the actual user. I think that's too much. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and close this. Are you not ever going to work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this. Nice one. Good job. Close the issue. So this issue seems to have not been a bug, just a misreport on my part. Comment. Okay. So that gets rid of that issue. Don't have to worry about that. Renaming settlers sounds nice. The only reason why I haven't added renaming settlers in, it's because it's such a low priority for me. I get people probably want to rename their settlers, but I'm like more worried about like the bigger things, like performance and like adding features and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm only one person. I have to kind of dedicate my time to certain aspects of the game rather than worry about the lower end features, which, you know, it's a balancing act, really. Look at these guys. Oh, we got some people. Look at them. Look at them. I love. They just sit down and have a relaxing time. I probably should push these changes. Plus, if you really want to rename settlers, you can just modify the save file. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you could. If it gets to that point, I'll just add the ability to rename the settlers if people are doing that. I mean, they shouldn't have to be doing that. But yeah, absolutely, they could. I'm trying to figure out what I should do now. I think we're just gonna play the game for a little bit. That's one thing that I think is very important for me whenever it comes to game developing for this kind of like game, is the fact that I'm actually wanting to play this game. If I didn't want to play this game, I probably would not be working on it. I'm gonna make a braced door, I think. Yeah, I mean, we can make a braced door, or we can make it just a regular old timber door, cheaper too. Let's make a regular old timber door, I believe, yeah. And then the next thing that we need to do is set this up. We're just going to use dirt because I don't want to waste materials. Also, I'm going to destroy these. And I'm going to cancel that. So then I'm going to put that as dirt so that lots of miners, nice. Yeah. Get somebody up here to do that. I have been thinking about how I could possibly implement some kind of priority thing, because for me it's annoying because I always want something to be worked on over other things, and it just it usually doesn't happen, which is unfortunate. I usually have to go in and actually drag somebody all the way over here. Sometimes it's not necessarily going to happen because they end up having to empty their inventory, then they go away, and then they find another task that's somewhere that I don't want them to be, other than like right here is where I want them to destroy these blocks, right? So yes. And also, can I just say, I'm sending like 10 megabytes of data to YouTube, and it looks atrocious still. Like, it is insane how my bitrate for YouTube is so high, yet the actual like quality for the stream is just so low. Unless the... Oh, wait, I'm not... sharing my game. Oh my goodness. You've just been watching nothing the entire time. My bad. Oh man. I need to get my stuff together, man. Okay. I am not, as you probably have noticed, a professional streamer in any means of the word. Well, I'm glad nobody called me out. Like, hey, stupid guy, switch your window. Well, actually, it probably would have been better if you just said something. Like, are you crazy, man? I just thought this GitHub page is great resolution. What do you mean? Oh, that's silly. Okay. Let's see here. Going to go ahead and just refresh that page. New migrant wishes to join your settlement. We have so many migrants. I'm not going to accept you. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm already laggy enough. Like, I'm not terribly laggy. I get like little spikes of lag. I think it's just OBS, by the way. But yeah, little spacks of spacks. What the hell is spacks? Little spikes. Yeah, I absolutely love just this game is so fun for me. I mean, it's fun. There's times where I'm just kind of like, it's like a lot of work, a lot of creativity, right? You have to build everything, and I have been working on some build tools to kind of fix some issues that I've had with that kind of aspect of the game. But this is Umber Brick, so let's go with Umber Brick. Yeah, there's some issues that I've been meaning to fix. I just haven't gotten around to them just yet because they are in the works still. They are in progress. But I am actively thinking about implementing different building stuff. Also, this is why I love the game, by the way. Look at this. I mean, this is incredible. Especially a game that came out so long ago. That's great. And you still don't see this in very many voxel games. I think they're trying to make the brick right. Yes, I think we're just running out of brick. Well, we have more than 4. I don't... Okay, whatever. Whatever. You know what? You're gonna play around, then so be it. I'm gonna do other things instead of just watching you guys slowly build. Let's see. Everything is looking pretty good. We've got quite a bit of food, quite a bit of wheat. Maybe I should have like an auto feature to auto accept or auto deny migrants. I think that might be kind of a good idea. Maybe at least to auto deny, because, you know, maybe you get to a point and you're like, I don't really want any more people at all. I kind of get like that. I'm like, I don't really care. Who cares? So let's see here. Oh yeah, I need to get oh really? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my bad. So yes, we are going to need to rebuild this archery target, it looks like. So we're gonna go into the engineer here. I think I have like a pretty high level engineer somewhere. Or not. Ah, 7. Here we go. It's because you're an infantry. I'll just switch it back to engineering. We already have an archer to test things out with. Wait, where did the archer even go? Oh, I gotta figure out a better way of doing unit lists because this is... To find the person that is an archer is kind of a lot of work. Okay, you're just right there. Okay. Yeah, we're going pretty good here. Just looking at some things. I kind of just like staring, honestly. I like watching them work. I really do. It's probably not as interesting. But it's definitely fun. Maybe I put a block there by accident. A different kind of... Okay. Maybe that was an issue. Also, scaffolding this real quick is probably a good idea. Oops, not that. There we go. So then they can get up on there. I usually only go 3 up and then have like a little wood log kind of to cap off the first floor. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make the interior flooring to be this pavestone brown. I think that's gonna look pretty nice as a landing kind of material. Oh yeah, as well, I think we're probably going to want to change that that brick. Yeah, we'll turn that to dirt so then we can have like a wall here to separate this building from this building. I think that should look okay. That's going to make this, yeah, we're good. It's going to be small. It's really just an entrance, like a foyer, or not a foyer, more of like a mud room or whatever you want to call it, to get into the main part, which is going to be more like back here. Because this is going to be probably a bigger building than this one that's right here. Simply because, yeah, of course, you're in the way, that's why. Simply because, I think this is going to be where I want people to kind of be, like kind of like a tavern. Yeah, I think that's going to be exciting stuff. Look at everybody working though. Awesome stuff here. You're doing amazing. Ah. I think those arrows are a little bit messed up. I think, is that like a bug in the code in normal vanilla? I feel like once the archery target is down, then all of the arrows should, yeah, all the arrows should be gone. I don't know why they're still around. I know why their texture is being set. I just don't know why they're still around, is my concern here. They probably should be despawned. Or despawned. Yeah, I think this is going to look pretty nice, actually. It's going to be a nice color here. Nice texture. I think Robert did a really good job on the textures. I really do. Oh no, what the heck? What's going on here? I need to fix this go-to button. I really do. Sonny Logster? Logster? Yeah, Robert is the main... He was the owner, or he still is the owner of Timber and Stone. I think the chicken was in the way. I think that's why he was complaining. Yeah, he was. He's the main creator of Timber and Stone, the main owner, the main dude. Without him, that's why nobody was working on the game. Like, there were volunteers that were working on the game even after Robert decided to leave, but without Robert, they wouldn't even be able to do anything like upload the version, the updates and stuff like that to Steam. It wouldn't matter without him. Looks like we have quite a bit of wheat, it appears. So maybe we calm down with the wheat, or I'm just not going to worry about it, actually. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care enough, honestly. Overstock, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I think this building's gonna look pretty nice. Let's see here. Get a little look here. You know, I think this game really does need roof variability. So right now we do have like a bunch of different materials. I'm not talking about materials, more like different sloped roofs. So like this one is sloped at a 45-degree angle. I want a slope that's super, you know, maybe like a, I don't know what you would call that, 75-degree angle? Did he also do the music in the game? No, I think I think somebody either made it or he what's the word? Commissioned somebody to make the music. I don't think Robert made the music himself. I don't think. He did do, I think he did the models and the textures. I'm not sure. I've kind of like looked into it because I kind of wanted to see if there was like who the artist of Timber and Stone was, and I kind of questioned one of the old developers, and they said to me that it was Robert himself that made the textures and stuff. Let me see. Okay, so we have that built now. So we need to go ahead and start by doing something like this. Having another wood here. So that's going to bring this here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this for a nice big window. Yeah, and then we can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. I'm not sure how far we're going to go with it yet. That should be a pretty nice. I'm going to put you over there. I'm going to actually make you do some archery. There we go. All right. We're doing some good stuff here. Good stuff. We gotta build this foundation a little bit so then we can start building some more of this building. Dude, I want to contribute. I'm a professional 3D modeler and animator. I always wanted this game growing up. Or to glow up. Or... yeah, I mean, like, if you want to contribute, you should join our Discord. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. I would totally like to see what you're capable of and stuff like that. It'd be pretty interesting. I just haven't really added too much 3D models yet, and haven't really thought about it because I've been more focused on other things. The only things that I really did was make this lamp post. This, which I honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I have some ideas to kind of spruce it up a little bit on some of these points here. And then the chairs and the benches. But other than that, I haven't really been doing much. But animations are really good. That would be really, really interesting and really nice because I'm not a very good animator. And they outside of that, however, animations right now are not able to be touched yet. I haven't really added the ability to import animations. I could. It's just, it's a lot more involved, and I don't think there's resources on it as much as there is just importing OBJs and stuff like that, or just, you know, model files. But absolutely, absolutely. Join our Discord so you can, I would totally like to see what you got. Maybe we should, well, maybe not. Show me what you got. Yes. I think this is gonna look pretty nice, maybe? Possibly? It's a possibility. I don't know. I'm kind of just going off the whim here. But yeah, I would love to have like a very minute slope, or a more a less steep slope. Yeah, that's a better term here. So this is a 45-degree slope, and the problem with that is that it's just like I really just want something that's like that. That's what I want. I mean, like, I have the ability to add more mesh blocks like that. It's just, I don't think it's the right way of doing it. I don't think it would be better. I think I can think of a better way of doing something like that. Yes. Okay. We've done it. So I actually think what we're gonna do, yes. Also, I would really like to have the ability, maybe like control click whenever you have the build menu up, and then it like auto does this. You know, it auto selects the block. It's like a block picker. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll have to think about adding something like that, I think. It'd be very handy. It really would. I'm going to just push this back a little bit so that we can get a little bit more of a... this kind of makes it even. I'm going to go get one of our doodads here. I'm going to tell them to go do some work over here. Please and thank you very much. What engine are you using? This is Unity 3D. 4.3 to be exact. Very, very old Unity version. And unfortunately, it's something that I can't necessarily change. It would take a lot of work. I might as well make my own game at that point. If I were to switch this game to a different engine. So, it's kind of those things where you get what you get kind of deal. Okay, sweet. Umber. That's what I need, Umber brick. So we can start building that up now. And then we get the wood logs. And we could probably just do it like this. I'm gonna probably try to figure out the, like, on the topic of build tools, it would be really, really nice, and I know it would be really nice if you could just start, instead of building it on top of already built terrain like this, it'd be really, really nice. You can like just press shift and you can, place it on top of planned buildings, planned blocks, that kind of stuff. I think, yeah, we're gonna do Umber Brick here, just kind of keep this going here. And then we're going to go ahead and do Grass Block. And this is going to be probably like a door, maybe. I mean, this isn't even for a door, so I'm not sure if that's a good... Maybe we'll just have like some kind of... Yeah. Okay, I have an idea then. Yeah, let's just do this. I think since we're going to do it that way, I'm just going to make that all dirt, because you won't be able to see it anyway, and it's cheap because it's dirt. And then I'm going to make this a... Yeah, let's do this. Yes. So it's going to be like a, whatchamacallit? A, archway. Yeah, it's just going to be made out of wood logs. Looks like he's doing pretty good work here. I believe the way you do the windows, like how I did there, is you build like so. Yeah. You build them down. Yeah, I think this is going to look pretty decent. I'm just going to go ahead and make this. You know what? I think it would be really interesting. Really interesting if we were to do something more like... where's the wood logs? Oh, okay. Here we go. Do something like that, and then watch this. Let's get the cobblestone, the paved brownstone, my bad. And let's switch that. There we go. And have it kind of like go down a little bit. How can you flip around objects before placing them down? I believe the hotkey is space. I switched it to R, but yeah, I think the default hotkey is space. So space right here like that. I personally prefer space being pause and play, and R being rotation. But you can switch that. You can also take a look at the controls here, and it should say rotate structure. Excellent, thank you for your work. Can you please provide info how I can, hold on, I can't read. This heart thing is in the way. How I can try your modification? So if you want to, yeah. Give me a second, let me... Let me go ahead. Give me just a moment, please. I'm actually trying to figure out. I actually didn't know people were messaging me on Discord. Let me give you the information here. So I would recommend joining our Discord because you can get up-to-date news. But if you don't want to do that, then you can just go to CurseForge, and I'll just link you the projects here. And all the information that you need is going to be in that link. There's a video, installation video, all that stuff. You just download the file, and then you can watch the installation, or you could read the README file inside of the zip. Yes. Merchant has arrived to your settlement. Okay, so let's switch somebody. Oh, we already have a trader. Yeah, okay. Sweet. So this is actually the first trader in a while. That's great. I don't know where they are coming from, though. Maybe this way. Yeah, the new entity distance thing is a little bit new for me, too. So I'm kind of getting used to it. They're coming from there. I have to fix this go-to button. It's kind of really annoying. Yeah, look at this. Look at this guy. Oh man. I always like thought that this donkey was really clunky looking. He's a little weird. Look at him. He's looking at the ground. Kind of funny. Very small little donkey too. The merchant is willing to buy 231 raw wood for 3 monies. I mean, 3 money, nah. Think of a better deal. Yes, clubs. Selling clubs is good. To buy... That is a lot for raw stone. Although we have a substantial amount of raw stone anyway. Like 7.7 thousand raw stone. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a bit of dough. And we have plenty of opportunity to get more stone. Are you using models with LOD? Yes. 8 seedlings for 16 coin. Yes, let me show you. So the barrels, for example, are LOD based. I have very small amounts of LODs. Or, sorry, give me a second. Let me put my thoughts together. I have a very small amount of objects that actually have LODs for now. But I do hope to increase that. So right now, barrels are the only ones. I could be wrong. Although the lampposts and stuff are using the same LOD systems, they're just not. They just don't have the models for the LODs, so I don't switch them out to any other LODs. But the barrels, yes, the barrels are definitely switching to different. I don't know if you can see that detail, but if we wanted to show you here. Oh, I don't need to turn on debug mode. Let's LOD bias to. Yeah, you can see it. It switches it. I'm just gonna put it back. Probably right there, right? Yeah. Yes. To answer your question, yes. Can I use your mod with Bob's as back mod? I did not test it. I did not test to see if it worked for the latest version of Mithril. So I honestly, and I don't know if this is true or not because I didn't test it, but I don't think it will work. But I can always make a compatibility update at some point. But yeah. To be fair though, I have been slowly implementing things that Bob's is Backed compiled mods does. So you can take, like, you can do things in the console, for example. If you type help, you get a list of commands that you can use. You can give stuff, but even further than that, if you were to, I know this is a little bit out of the way, so it's not necessarily going to be easy to know. But if you turn on debug mode, you can actually set people's their levels on things, or you can go into the resources here, and you can give yourself like 309 carrot seeds by typing in a 0 whenever you click on the values here. So let's just set a value on bones, for example. I'm going to set this to be 100, right? You can do that. You can do that. As long as debug mode is on, I should specify. I'm going to put that back to 0 because I don't want 100 bones. Let me turn debug mode off. You can totally do this. Now, it's not everything that Bob's is Back is in, but you can do a large majority, I think. In the Stoneforge, are using a light for illumination or emissive material? A light. There is a light, I believe. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure that the light, that's a light source, not an emissive material. And the reason why I don't know for sure is because I didn't touch this. This is not my model, or I didn't make the prefab. I didn't do anything with the Stoneforge. I don't actually have access to the Unity project. I just compile the code. So I don't get access to all the everything, but I could totally take a look and see. I believe that this is probably just a light, though, a light source, rather than it being an emissive material. And I don't know if Unity 4 takes, I could be wrong, but I don't think they take into account emissive materials. Because, yeah, I'm not sure. Also, look at these waves. I wish I could figure out a better way of doing, I've tried to do, like, a sprite animation of the actual water, but I couldn't, I didn't really like anything that I came up with. So I just have two texture, both of them are the same, of course, but they're just planing over each other. Yep. Simple. Gets the job done. The emissives are cheaper than lights in performance. Maybe you already know that. No. I didn't know that, but I don't think, oh my goodness, what's going on here? I think Morrigan, where are you? Oh, I think you're the one sitting, right? Yeah. Get out of the way. Let them get up. I didn't know that, but I don't know, even if that is true, I don't think that the emissive materials will actually, because this is such an old Unity version, I don't know if Unity actually, that will illuminate anything because it's an old Unity version. I don't know. I could be mistaken. Let me look it up. This might, yeah, I have to go to this. There we go. My favorite search engine is DuckDuckGo now. It really is. 2013 to to 1E14. Okay, emissive glowing effect on materials in Unity. Yes. Do it. Yeah, I don't think that it contributes to the illumination. So, for example, I don't think the light bounce from the light source like this, even if it was being set by an emissive texture or emissive property, we wouldn't get this. I think it would need to be a light, unfortunately, for this version of Unity. I think. I mean, I could still be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know for sure because Unity 4 doesn't really have very good documentation, or the documentation that used to exist is it doesn't exist anymore because they've, it's such an old Unity version that, why are you shooting across the road? You're going to kill someone. But yeah, since it's such an old Unity version, I just don't think, I just don't know for sure kind of deal, I think the newer Unity versions, I think they do stuff like that. Wow, this is becoming a mess. I think reloading the game will fix that, but oh my goodness, what are you doing? What's going on? Let this poor dude out of the chair. I gotta figure out how to fix that, because that's annoying. Just the amount of spawn. These are, I call them blips. I don't know if that's the actual technical term, but yeah, they spawn like crazy whenever something like that happens. Okay, we can turn Fog of War on actually. Let's see. It's gameplay. Yeah, this also gives you the opportunity, even if you have a low entity distance, you can kind of tell where people are just by the fact that there's a blob of light because of the Fog of War. That's weird. Look at that. Yikes. Anyway. Yeah, look at these. All these trees. And we can add even more trees. It's great. I have been trying to, if you want to know, I have been trying to work on tree LODs, actually. Tree LODs. Trees. There we go. Oops, not. No. Cancel. Stop. Okay, we're adding 8 more trees to this line up here. I need more wood always. And yes, look at these. Like, all these are pretty much chopped down. Man. Great time so far. What time is it? I've been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, I'm not used to streaming, so I might have to take a short break. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get like a snack maybe or something. And this kind of gives you guys the opportunity to do the same. Yeah. I'll come back here in a second. Yeah. Maybe I can't contribute with models or animations, but I can give you some performance improvement advices. Optimize models, mesh, etc. By the way, if my... Oh, if your English is weird, it's because you're not a native speaker. That's fine. I mean, like, I understand the... like, you can still contribute. Like, it's fine. Like, you can try to... I would love to see what kind of models you've made and stuff like that. And stuff like... Yeah, that would be really awesome. But performance-wise, I, like, understand performance. But, yeah. I mean, I didn't know about that, about emissive stuff, but the more you know. But generally, I have an idea on how, like, especially rendering and stuff like that, because I don't know, I work with shaders a lot. Isn't the main performance issues not graphics related, but the villager AI? Yes and no. I think a large majority of it, honestly, I have been doing a lot of tests. I think the large majority of it right now. So let's just give you an example, right? Let's clear the console. So we have enable draw distance here, right? And I'm just gonna open up FPS graph so then we can kind of get a rough idea of how much frames I'm getting. I'll let it populate real quick. So right now I'm getting around roughly an average of about 85, somewhere around there, right? So if we go ahead and turn off the draw distance, it drops, and quite a bit too. And if we scroll out further, it drops even more. So the basic reasoning behind this is not because, like, there's nothing happening. Nobody's pathfinding, nobody's doing stuff like that. The basic reasoning for this is because these entities are made up of these small boxes. And so you know, if you must know, I don't know if this is going to be shown, but if I turn on debug mode and wireframe mode, I think that might be able to be seen. Can you see how many of these boxes make up a villager? Like, this is insane. This is a lot. This is a lot of vertices, the tool as well. So the less of these boxes, the better performance you'll get, right? So I'm generally trying to figure out optimizations whenever it comes to that for now. So low voxel performance. The villagers aren't actually made up of voxels. They're just in the representation of voxels. Like, they're not the terrain. They're not like terrain. They're not data represented like terrain is. They are literally they artistically look like that. But yes, let me go ahead and just turn off wireframe, because it's probably the bitrate's bad for that. But let's just get rid of that. And yes, okay. But yes, of course, it's not just rendering. The rendering is not the main issue, I think it is the main issue, but I think there are other things that are contributing to performance loss. And it could be several things. I think there are a lot of things that are happening in the background that are causing performance issues. But right now, the bigger gain right now is rendering. That's the bigger gain. That's how, if we can fix the rendering issues, I think the FPS will increase quite a bit. And you see that with like Minecraft too, right? I don't know if you're familiar with Minecraft, but Minecraft usually has mods that that also are basically just rendering optimizations to the engine, and they increase the performance quite a bit. Now you do, of course, have like other ones that are specifically for better AI, but I don't know. But when you disable draw distance, it's the terrain itself that is lowering performance, right? I mean, I think honestly the entities, the villagers, the mobs and stuff cause the most lag for their rendering. But yes, I mean, the terrain is of course going to have an impact. Like a bigger world is going to lag. There are ways of improving the performance of the terrain as well, of course. I just haven't done it because there's a lot more involved, and it's a system that I'm still kind of getting used to. So it's either one of those things that I'll have to completely rewrite myself, or take a couple months to figure out how they're doing it and then kind of work around some issues. There are some things that I've done in the past where I combined. So, for example, each object that you see here is a draw call, and draw calls are basically something that you want to mitigate as much as you can, right? The more draw calls, the less performance you generally get. So what you want to do is limit that amount of draw calls, and that's why Minecraft and like other games that are voxel based, and even this game has chunks, right? Is because you're sending less data to the GPU, which is a lot better. Or not less data, but you're sending a group of data because, yeah. So from what I understand, improving the visual part will improve the performance, like in the beginning, and the AI improvements will improve performance later in the game. Yeah. I mean, you can. I think honestly, for games, rendering performance is always an issue. It's usually one of the bigger problems. I mean, Cities Skylines, for example, too, came out recently, and yeah, they didn't have LODs, or they had. I don't think they had any LODs for their citizens, right? And the performance was atrocious. It was bad. It really was. I don't know if they're adding LODs or not, but they had like individual teeth, I think. I don't know if this is misinformation or not, but they had individual teeth, I think, for their characters, their avatars or whatever. So it definitely had some lag issues. And not to mention, I do want to say, though, it's not just about the amount of, like, these people here aren't necessarily an issue if they were, how do I say this? This is a little bit harder because this comes to rasterization, which is a little bit of a harder topic, a more advanced topic than I want to get into. But generally, the smaller these faces are away from the camera, the more lag-inducing it could be. There's a couple videos out there online that you can kind of check that information on if you want to get more in detail. But that's generally what happened. Like, the further away that these smaller faces are, they get away from you, and the fact that I'm hiding them represents that is an issue. The worse the performance could be because of the rasterization problems. And that's something that you can't, I'm not sure if that's something that you can actually fix. It's more of like, that's a reason why LODs exist, honestly, is because the further you get away, right, it gives you a simpler model, and that just improves the performance because of, well, there's less data, but also because usually the LOD that they're switching out to is larger. How would you say this? Like a larger face. The rasterization part of it isn't such a problem. Is there a point to flax, or is it just selling? I have flax. I have flax fiber. You can actually use it for... That's right about LOD, and also it's a lot of work to do. Yes, LODs are tough. Especially if you don't want popping. Or lots of popping. I don't think you can really avoid it, unfortunately. So, fiber, I use it to make... I think you can make twine out of it. Yeah, you can make twine out of it. And then the twine you can use to make rope. So, yeah, you can use flax to do that. You can sell it too. But yes, there are other uses for flax. Okay. I know I've said this before, I don't know. But, like, I just like watching them do work. It's kind of relaxing. Oh yeah, we have to start building this place up. Oh, they're still building stuff. Wow, okay. Maybe we should get more people contributing to making bricks. You're making a brick. I think you're making a brick right now too. Let's look at our resources. I mean, we're doing pretty good on our resources, so I don't really have a problem with... I think, yeah, they're just trying to keep up with the bricks. That's the reason why we're going so slow. A new migrant wishes to join your settlement. Yeah, the zooming out reducing performance makes Command and Conquer games come to mind, where you zoom out and the units are simple shapes. Yeah, they do that. I don't know if it's necessarily like a totally understood concept for most people. I don't know if it's like like this is common knowledge among game developers, but generally switching it out to an LOD, the further away that from the camera they are, is a better practice anyway. So it doesn't necessarily, like, it fixes a problem that even if you don't know the reason behind it, it just improves performance. I'm not going to accept. I want to deny all the migrants, please. Too many I already have too many settlers for now. I'm on a small map. I just want to do... maybe I could do some more bricks. Maybe I should have accepted them, honestly. Oh, yeah, that's right. Do I have... Are my... So we got a level 10, level 8, level 15, level 20. I mean, yeah, these stonemasons are pretty good. 4 of them. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it just takes a while for them to make bricks. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure why... Oh, I guess I can... So roads don't matter as long as you just have one that's more than 1 block wide. You get more chances for, I think, either migrants or merchants to spawn if you have them in these corners here. So the reason why I have not just one road to the edge of the world, but I also have it on the other sides as well, is because it just increases your chances of getting a... Oh, goodness. Can somebody please let this poor sap out of the chair? Sorry, I was rudely interrupted by my people. But yeah, it just increases your chances of getting like a merchant or a migrant. I gotta fix. I gotta make a quick note for myself to fix the camera. The camera's so annoying, and the go-to button. Okay. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna take a break. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right. I'm just gonna let it play out, actually. You guys can watch them build something from far away, right? Oh. Yep, okay. I'll be right back. All right, back again. Let's turn that audio down. There we go. We're making progress. Sweet, I just grabbed some cookies. Okay. We're doing pretty decent here. I think at some point we're going to have to call it a day. I have some things that I have to attend to. But that's really good stuff. Yeah, I really like how this is coming along. I think this is going to look pretty decent. So if we go into full control here, you can just imagine you walk into this, I'm going to call it the foyer, but it's more of like, I guess, just an entrance. And then you're met with this, and then you can go down the steps, and then in here. Pretty sweet. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Yeah, Oh, you came to sit down, did you? All right. I hope that I'm not the only one that just likes watching them do stuff. It's really relaxing. It'd be really cool if there was some kind of like, maybe like a get warm buff or something. Getting warm buff. I don't know what it would do, like effect, but I don't know what it would do. Maybe resting would rest you or something. I don't know. Maybe if I added sleep back in, that would have an effect. I'm not sure. Undecided. Yes. Awesome. Look at this. They are really, really coming along with this. Warm should make them feel hunger when eating and faster healing when sleeping. Fill more. Oh, fill hunger more. Okay. Because of the cooked food? Maybe. I'll definitely have to think about that. Let's see here. Yeah, I originally went back and forth on whether I should shade the villagers the way that they are now compared to how they were. And I think this was the right move. I think they look really good shaded like this. Or well enough. I've been playing a lot of Dawn of Man. I'd suggest check out that game if you would want ideas for what you would like here. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I play a lot of games in this genre to begin with, but Dawn of Man has, I think it's on my wish list actually. I think. I don't remember. Or it was. I remember looking at a game that kind of looked like Dawn of Man. Oh boy. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I have to end it here because I have some things that I got to do. But other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's stream. Of course, I would hope that you guys could head over to our Discord because our Discord is filled with like-minded people. Not to mention, you get access to a lot of information rather quickly in our Discord, as well as make feature changes or just write down your ideas and stuff like that. We have dedicated channels to it and stuff. I maybe will start streaming more. I don't know yet. I did like today. I liked yesterday. So we might do some more streaming at some point. But yeah, I appreciate everybody's time today. I think it was really, really fun. And I hope to do this again at some point. All right. Thank you for watching and thank you for tagging along. Yeah. All right. Have a good one.